Hey, good morning. Welcome to Hobby Evolution, episode 1631. I think that's the correct number. I actually checked this morning. I'm like, I don't want to get too crazy off. Oh, it's episode 7413. So I'm pretty sure this is accurate. 1631. Although I think I might have skipped a number. But there's been a couple times where I've done like two Hobby Evolutions in a day and I didn't count the number. So there you go. What's going on? I did skip yesterday, by the way. We did not do Hobby Evolution yesterday. I did not. So what was yesterday? Today's Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. The hell did I do Monday night? Because I wasn't on live, or was I on live? Today's Wednesday. Yeah, yesterday was Tuesday. I did not get any sleep. Oh, I know why. That's so Monday night into my sinuses, probably sinus pressure. Oh my God. Like my head was pound like in the middle of the night. And I'm still I feel 1,000 times better this morning than I did yesterday morning. Man, I felt like shit. I felt, ugh. But I've also been working around the clock. And that there's no end in sight to that. I'm like, when can I like take a break? And I'm like, I can't. I can't take a break. At least not this month or next month. It could have been when we were cleaning on Sunday, like my shipping room hasn't been like vacuumed ever. Well, it was vacuumed when we moved in. all the dust, there's probably still construction dust in there that wasn't vacuumed up originally. 3 years ago, 2 years ago, however long it's been. In 2 years, 2.5 years, it hasn't been vacuumed. So there's a lot of dust, a lot of dust particles in the air. So that probably could have had something to do with it. But I had with sinus pressure, this eye, oh my God, right behind this eye, and then so. And I knew but I didn't sleep. So this is what really sucks about like sinus pressure is that it's better when you stand up because it can drain and it's not all just pooling in your head. However, if you can't sleep, you're tired and you have no energy and you don't want to get out of bed or off the couch or wherever. So it's that catch 22. So I laid in bed and just felt miserable. My wife had to get up early for her, and she's like, "Do you have a lot to do today?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Do you have stuff that can be put off tomorrow?" No, I have to do everything today, and then I've got another full slate tomorrow and the next day, and then I'm going to Chicago. So sometime next year I'll have a break. So I was a zombie yesterday. I got through it, but so I laid in bed for a while. I had to take care of Ernie because my wife was going to an appointment in the morning, so I had to get Ernie out to go potty again and feed him, take him to doggy daycare, and then I forgot I had a Zoom call with eBay yesterday morning, which was a follow up to a previous Zoom that I did. It's one of those basically a survey type deal where they ask you things. So it was so I got to see some stuff that they did based on partly part of my recommendations, which is 100 times better. I can't say what it was, can't say what I saw, but you should be seeing it soon, at some point, when it's going to help me tremendously. It's going to save me some time. It's not going to save me hours a day, but it's going to save me hours a year for sure. Because especially when I'm doing volume. So that was good. Get a Visa gift card for doing that. Already hit my email, so I've got some money to spend. for doing that. So that was as soon as I came back from dropping Ernie off, I had to do that. And then it was down to shipping, and I just, oh my God, I was just going through as I'm tired. So and I did a live last night. I popped some ibuprofen last night, and but I felt like I didn't feel like $1 million, but I felt like $1,000. And earlier in the day, I felt like $1. So that helped tremendously. I had some Rosati's. I ordered Rosati's, the Fabulous Four, which is good. I got it double dough, and I don't like double dough. Rosati's started doing double dough a few years ago. It's probably been 10 years by now, I guess. Which replaced like a pan style they had, which was so much better. Double dough is just, it's too much dough, but I don't want thin crust. It's like you have thin crust, double dough, deep dish. It's like, I'm not in the mood for deep dish, and I don't really want thin crust, but I think maybe next time I'll go thin crust just to see, especially with the Fabulous Four. I bet the Fabulous Four on thin crust, because you get all that cheese and meat and mushrooms. I bet that's really good on thin crust. I'm going to have to try that next time. But it's good on double dough. It was a nice change of pace from what I usually get. So had me some pizza, and eBay Live was wild last night. eBay in a different way. You know, weekends are always wild. Daytimes are usually like $1, $2, like it's small rooms. But I'm able to move some stuff. But last night was different. Where the first hour, it's just slow. Oh my God. Stuff was going for $1, $2. And I wanted to mix it up. It's like, okay, it's going to be one of those nights. Make a few $100. All right. Let's try to bump up the average per card. So I did a progressive lot, did like a 45-second progressive lot. And I'm like, this should bring $10, $15. I'll do a couple of these progressive lots. That'll boost up the average a little bit. It sold for $2, 16 cards, $2. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to piss around for a minute for $2 when I can do 10 $2 auctions. So no more lots. I'm like, all right, so we're not into lots. We're at the $1 to $2 pace. So let's just do the singles I'm going to run, but we're going to do sudden death just to speed things up. Going to make the same amount in going into it. Like, okay, if somebody bids, because I think when I decided to do it, a card went for like $2, but it went the whole 10 seconds. Somebody put a second bid in. It sold for $2. It took twice the amount of time. Like, let's just do sudden death. If I get $2, I get it in 10 seconds, not 20 seconds. Over the course of the show, speeds things up immensely. So I ended up going to sudden death auctions, 10 seconds sudden death. And those same, like almost, I think it was immediate, where the next auction, it was a similar $1, $2 card. It would have went for $1 or $2 under extended bidding. It sells for like $4. It's like, okay, in the next $3, $4, $5. I'm like, okay, I just doubled my money in half the time. It's kind of ideal, right? So as the night went on, the room got bigger. I ran some slabs. A few of the slabs went for about what I paid for. I had a couple slabs that went for extremely more. I think my average on the slab price, I think I did the calculations. My average sales price was about, about $18 was the average slab price, which is about what I was selling most of those for, especially early on in the night. But by the end, my last auction, I ran this Jordan, and I think I paid 16 for this, but call it on the lot of slabs that I paid 18 per for. That sold for $105. So that just made up for the 7 or 8 that sold for what I paid for, or maybe a couple dollars less. And then there were a couple other slabs that did well. I think the Iverson rookie did well. Oh, there was the Jeter Chrome, I think, sold for like $60. I had a Roma Dunze out of 249 that really undersold. It sold for more than 18, but I thought it would hit like 50, and I think it only hit like 25, 30, something like that. So, but it was great. It ended up being, based on the early results, I'm like, oh, this is going to be a crappy night. Ended up doing my expectations about 3x from what my expectations were 30 minutes into the show. So it ended up being a really good night, and hopefully we have the same tonight. I'm live again tonight, 7:00 Central. I've got the player-worn Tom Brady jersey card. This is going to be running tonight. Authentic player-worn Pro Bowl jersey from 2006, turkey red. And I've still got plenty of slabs. So this will be my last big show until I have all new inventory for the weekend, as I go to Chicago Friday and Saturday, the big spectacular. So going to run some slabs tonight. I may pop in and do a daytime stream tomorrow, just a quickie, just a quick afternoon stream. We'll see. I probably should. Next week is the Madison Card Show weekend. I really need to hunker down and get. I don't have that all squared away, so I think I should skip tomorrow, because tomorrow daytime stream, instead of making just what I would make during a daytime stream, that time is more important to get my card show shit together. So I wanted to talk about sustainability as we talk about eBay Live, and I know people in the chat have mentioned it, people in forums mention it, and not just for what I'm doing or eBay Live specific, but Whatnot and all of these other live selling platforms or anything else that makes money. Is it sustainable? I had a meeting with my accountant on Monday. He's looking at the numbers and he's like, oh my God. He goes, is this sustainable? And I'm like, I don't know. Do we really ever know if anything is sustainable? So I want to do a deep dive and give you my thoughts on, is it sustainable, with a couple, like, drilling down to the micro level of sustainability on certain players, cards, etc. Well, let's go to the chat. It's a pretty light crowd this morning. Probably not used to me going live either this early or at all since we skipped yesterday. Gem City, what's going on? Inflation happens, right? Todd's in the house. Good morning. Red Light, good morning from the Crane. What's going on? Mario, when was the last time you ran full speed, like physically running or talking? Physically running full speed. It's been a while. Unicorn Cupcake, good morning. Probably the National, running to the singles club. That's probably the last time I ran full speed. Mario says, is Judge better than Trout? Well, this is a thinker. Is Judge better than Trout? I mean, this year, yes. The last couple of years, yes. Over a career, it's getting a lot closer, because Judge is putting up big years over big years. He's got what? How many years does Trout have on Judge? Like four seasons? Man, I don't know. I mean, right now, Judge, over the course of his career, both in my opinion, first ballot Hall of Famers. And I think Judge has a long enough. He's been in the league for over 10 years. Hasn't been? Oh, actually, I don't know if Judge has been in the league for 10 years yet. Trout actually has quite a few more seasons on Judge, now that I think, because it was 2017 now, right? When Judge came in. I was thinking 2013 for some reason, 14. That was when he was drafted. And Trout was what, 2012? So Aaron Judge, let's do a side by side. This is an interesting question. Did a full shutdown restart today, and I think if I would have done this last week, my internet would have shut down. Let's make sure I'm still up. Oh, nope. Jesus Christ. I don't know what the fuck's going on with my